On March 21st every year, the world celebrates World Forest Day, a global initiative dedicated to raising awareness about the importance of the lush ecosystems and promoting its sustainability. Now, despite the importance of forests to human existence, deforestation as a result of human action is a big problem across the world and in Africa in particular. Some environmentalists in Nigeria are demanding action to harness technological innovations to address the growing risks of deforestation, habitat degradation, and climate change. Correspondent Comfort Samuel completes the report.
Human populations have relied on forests for thousands of years for survival. Local communities worldwide still depend on forest biodiversity. Around 1.6 billion people, including more than 2,000 indigenous cultures, depend on forests for their livelihoods, medicines, fuel, food, and shelter. Despite all of these priceless ecological, economic, social, and health benefits, global deforestation is continuing at a rapid pace. According to the United Nations, forests are home to about 80% of the world's terrestrial biodiversity, with more than 60,000 tree species. But the global body says about 10 million hectares of forest have been lost. Environmentalists like Desmond Majokudumi says the situation is heartbreaking.
Forests of the whole world are part of the lungs of the earth. And the lungs in your body are what keeps you alive. If your lungs are damaged, then you die. So that's how important the forests are. They're an essential part of the life support system. And definitely, if you're going to have development, you got to be alive to do the development. So the forests are absolutely essential. You know, there's several areas which are very clear and obvious. You know, they give you oxygen. Without oxygen, a human being, 10 minutes without oxygen, human being is dead. And that's just one of the several services that the forests give.
According to Global Forest Watch, from 2002 to 2022, Nigeria lost 166 kHa of humid primary forest, making up 14% of its total tree cover loss in the same time period, while the total area of humid primary forest in Nigeria decreased by 8.7% within the period. Experts says everything must be done to safeguard our forests, calling for increased awareness campaigns on the need to do so.
Protecting the forests is part of your duty as a leader to serve the people and to protect the people's livelihood and lives. And the forest is part of the life support system. We just got to, try to hammer that through to their consciousness that this is the lungs of the earth. How can you survive without your lungs? If your lungs are badly damaged, you'll be very, very sick. And that's what we're doing. We're damaging those forest reserves.
At the last climate conference, COP26, in Glasgow, global leaders had pledged to end and reverse deforestation by 2030, committing to spend $19.2 billion in both public and private funding. It's now just barely 6 years to meeting that ambitious target, and there is no concrete sign yet the target will be met. Comfort Samuel, TV 360 News, Lagos.